Hello Libra, and welcome to Healing Dove Tarot. Libra, it's a quick 3-card spread for your week ahead. 3 cards from the tarot, 1 for your romantic energies, 1 for your health, and 1 for your wealth. So let's get started. Universe and angels, messages and guides, my higher self, I call upon you now to give me a clear and accurate reading for the sign of Libra. Please show me what they need to hear, not what they want to hear for their week ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Can I please have 3 cards? 2 more, please. 1 more, please. What's the most important message for Libra? Well, you're not happy about something. Look, I'll be honest with you. You've had it pretty rough this year. It's not been the best year for you. It's been a lot of challenge, particularly when it comes to romance and who you're connecting with romantically. You're coming up here in your own reading, Libra, but I also have a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. For some of you, you're ending a relationship with that particular sign, but you've been doing it for like the past 4 to 6 months. It's time to close the door, Libra. We have new energy. There is a new moon in the sign of Scorpio, and you are literally closing out this chapter. And when I say closing out this chapter, like a lot of readers will tell you, oh, you're ending a cycle. Yeah, you are, but this is heavier than that. This is like legitimately closing a karmic cycle. So you're healing lifetimes of work and effort. If you don't know what that is, go Google it and you'll get some more context. But you start off this week with the King of Swords coupled with the World. So the King of Swords is that air sign. This could represent you, Libra, or it could just represent your attitude. The World is major arcana. So in tarot, we have minor arcana and we have major arcana. It's kind of like, the suits, and you have your trump cards, and then you have your minor cards. So your major arcana is divinely guided energy. So you can't change it even if you want to. The reason why I'm telling you that this relationship is done, and look, for some of you, this may not relate to you. It's a general reading. It's not specific. I'm not connecting into your energy. There's no way I could. I read for thousands of people. But if you have a look at the energy on this card, we have a King of Swords, it's looking this way. We have a King of Cups, it's looking this way. And then we have this energy of completion in the middle. You're splitting your energy apart and you're moving further and further away from each other, okay? The World speaks about karmic cycles ending. And what's really interesting is that you have the fixed elements and signs on this card. I'm not going to go through them all, but it speaks about closing a karmic cycle. And this is what I was saying to you before. This is huge energy. You've been building towards this all year, Libra. You've had Mercury that went retrograde in your sign, which means in terms of love, you kind of maybe went back to that person thinking maybe I'll give it another shot. It's just not there anymore, right? The interesting thing is with love is that we can love someone but not be in love with them anymore, and that's a really hard thing for a lot of people to grasp the concept of. And usually that happens because one or most or both of you change your vibration. So the person that you fell in love with when you first started dating them, let's say 2 years ago, they were a different version of themselves, and now they've elevated or changed, or you've elevated and changed. And that happens through a number of ways. That happens through the people that we meet when it comes into work. It happens through whatever it is that we do and create when it comes into work in terms of like purpose. And it also happens when you do a lot of self-work and inner work. If your partner doesn't rise with you at the same time, or vice versa, if you stay stuck in limbo, and that's this energy that I have here, these 2 cards came out together. This is the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like your partner's kind of stayed stuck in the past and you've elevated, Libra. And even though you still love them, they don't align to your values anymore. And yes, that's sad, but it just means that you've learnt that lesson. That person's taught you all that they can, or you've taught, like vice versa, and now it's time to elevate and lift up. If you're not dealing with love, and if you're in a happy couple and everything's working out well, then this has to do with career and what you're doing in the world in terms of your purpose. And it's deeper than just a career, okay? It's deeper than a job. It's like, oh, I was in accounting and now I want to be a ballerina. That's a really odd example. I don't know why I gave that. Someone's got to be an accountant or a ballerina. I don't know. But it's deeper than that, right? This is about, you know, what's my legacy? That's what this card is. That's the heavy weight of this card. It's like, what's my legacy? Do I want to have kids? Do I not want to have kids? What does that mean for me? What does marriage mean for me? That's the kind of energy of this card. And you're in this really interesting phase. This Scorpio energy Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, so it's deep, it's reflective. It's really going to ask you to have one last little look. And I know you're there going, oh, I'm so over it. I don't want to look anymore. I just want to be happy. But it's asking you to have one more look, potentially not at this person, not what it is that you do, but more at yourself and about the kind of life that you want to live. Okay, your love message. Virgo just got this exact same card. Finances and career affecting your love life. It's not love energy for you right now. Anyone who's dating right now, I don't recommend it because Mars is retrograde. You don't want to date when you have Mars or Venus retrograde. It's the energy that actually holds you back rather than pushes you forward. Focus on your foundation, okay? Focus on your career, focus on your finances. Try and get your foundation right because then you'll feel better. Because Libra, I know you little overthinker. You are the lover. You just flirt with everyone. You know, if you were a dog, you would be the golden retriever, you know, just loyal and loving, and you want everyone to pat you. But it's really important that you put that focus back on yourself this week, okay? Like disconnect from everyone else and just be like, I'm doing me. Okay, health. You've pulled the card of do more research. So for a few of you, I feel like you've had health problems that have been going on for a while. I don't know why, and forgive me, you guys know I channel, so I get this weird shit, but I'm getting eczema or itchy skin, so I don't know who that's for. I don't know who I'm connecting with, psoriasis or something like that. That all comes from the liver. There is an amazing guy called the Medical Medium, Anthony William. Go check him out. He's got a great page on Instagram. He talks about how you can heal that through nutrition and notably celery juice. If you're new to my channel, you know I bang on about this all the time. Your skin will glow from the inside out. It's asking you to do some more research and find alternative healers. There is so much in this scope at the moment away from traditional medicine where you just turn up to your GP, your general practitioner, your doctor, and you say, hey, I've got this problem, and they don't actually look at your whole holistic body. They just give you a script for whatever it may be. You know, I mean, who doesn't want a Xanax? But no, I'm kidding. You really need to actually spend some time out in nature, get reconnected. It will elevate your mind because that's that overthinking part coming in. What am I going to do? Where am I going to be? Who am I going to be? You don't need to have the answers all this week, Libra, but you do need to put some focus on yourself. These cards, I could actually put them together and make them one. Your finances and career will improve when you give the love to yourself, and you'll actually have better health when you do some research on that. So put it back to yourself this week, Libra. Yeah, this card could not be any more perfect for you. You have drawn the card of between two worlds. This card speaks about leaving the past behind and moving forward. And look at it. It's like literally there's darkness and then there's color. It's got a flamingo there. It's a beautiful card. And I mean, you are in this transition phase. The world card's popping up to tell you it's time to go out with the old, in with the new. And I think that's what I'm going to title your video. Okay, so the literal meanings of this card, as you guys know, I read it to you from the book, says transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another, temporary blindness and no man's land. I know, it's sucky. Just hang tight, all right? I'm going to read to you the message from the book as I see it. In your work, sometimes you try things that have worked for others, hoping that you too will be more successful. When this symbol appears, it reminds you that sometimes the path to your prosperity is a gamble. Win or lose, you can learn much from what comes of your wager. It's a good time to bet on your skills and talents in new and different arenas. Remain curious, and with the right combination of timing and luck, you will stumble across something golden that will be unlike anything you've known before. So again, it's like you're in that critical phase where you don't want to rush or hurry anything. You are completing one karmic cycle and going into another, but you're kind of in that limbo, no man's land. Put the love back to yourself this week. Focus on getting your finances and career sorted. Do some research on your health, and you watch as it all starts to come together. I feel like you'll feel lighter by the time we get to December. You're going to feel an energy shift at that full moon, which I believe is on the 5th of December. All right, my loves, that was your reading for this week. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps the channel more than you know. And I'll be back with you next week. Take care.